Hello everyone, I have more video and this video is basically on the vocabularies. The very first part was all based on mnemonics. This part also dedicates on mnemonics as well as some portion of thesaurus or from the original foundation of the word. So let's get across with the words. The very first word today is obtuse. I am sure you must be aware of obtuse and acute angle in mathematics. Obtuse is more about wide, which can be understood as scattered, and acute is more about point or concentration. So when we talk about this word obtuse, it basically talks of the meaning as lacking insight. So if I probably put it this way, that an obtuse angle is more about scattered, maybe like, let me put it in other ways, like someone who has a scattered brain is not concentrated. That's why a scattered brain is more disturbed. So logically, when I talk about obtuse, I am talking about lacking insight, scattered, energy scattered, ideas scattered, decisions scattered, and that's why they are dull or they are not that attractive and they are dim. In a way, obtuse basically talks of dim or dull. Second, abjure. Logically, when I talk about abjure, there is not a catch, but through mnemonics, or else let me put it through thesaurus. Ab basically, as per old French, talks of away, and jure basically stands for jury. So away from the jury or away from the judgment. That's why abjure basically talks about formally rejected, something which is away from the jury's judgment. So that's how abjure would rather sit with formal rejection or giving up of what the judges would probably take an understanding on. Right. Third, inviolable. Let's concentrate on the word violable or violation. So inviolable basically talks of violation, or it brings the word in phonetics as violate. What is violating? Breaking a law. So inviolable basically talks about never to be broken. Something which cannot be broken is inviolable, and that is how it becomes secure. The next word, wanted, sounds like wanted, but then the word as a spelling basically talks of vaunted. If I say it through phonetics, through phonetics, wanted basically talks of much in demand. Yes. So this word vaunted also talks of highly praised or which is in demand. So that's how vaunted would basically mean for highly praised. Next word, transmute. Now the point is, let's divide the word. Trans basically talks of in the duration or transition or in the course of change. So when I talk about trans and mute, I am talking about, alright, let me put it this way, it would be rather easy. Trans means in due course, of mute is change. So when I talk about in due course of change, I am talking about change or alter in form. So that's why transmute basically would sit for something which is changing its formation. So trans stands for in transition and mute stands for the form. So that's how transmute would rather sit with the meaning as change in or alternate form of its shape. Okay. Impugn. This word is pronounced as impugn, not pugn is pugn, or it is pronounced as impugn. So when I talk about impugn, there's a catch. If I had to probably talk of the word panga in Hindi, sounds as you probably take a challenge with someone as your competitor. But then when I talk about the word impugn, it sits with the meaning of the word panga as challenge. So logically, the word here which I would like to highlight is pung, as if elongated phonetically would sit with panga. So impugn would rather sit with the word as challenge, as the meaning, original meaning, because the phonetics lies with panga. So that's why impugn as panga would equalize to the word as meaning as challenge. Okay. Pellucid. Now if I probably talk of a catch, lucid is a word which I want you to talk or